yeah, everything seems fine. So yeah, once again, Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarz. They're just in the ring now. The fighters are head to head. They're getting their instructions from the referee. Should be a good one. What with the upset that happened a couple of weeks back with Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr. You can never really take anything for granted here. I think it's quite interesting actually because Tyson Fury is now facing a fighter in Tom Schwarz who's a lot more heavier than Deontay Wilder was, and obviously we saw what Deontay Wilder did in 2 rounds, most notably in the last round, nearly putting Tyson Fury's hopes of getting the championship, on the back burner. Obviously, he didn't win it. He got a draw, but he nearly took the actual draw away from him and knocking him out. So with Schwarz weighs a lot more. He weighs a lot more closer than what Fury does. So if Fury takes a shot, it'll be, I want to see if he's able to take it, because it could be a recipe for disaster. But I do hope Fury comes through. I think he should. But I am a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit cautious about what Schwarz can bring. He's an unknown quantity. Like I said, heavyweights, he's got some power on him, and obviously Deontay Wilder has power, but he's got a bit more power, or should have a bit more power in theory because of the weight that he carries with him, which is the differential between Deontay and Wilder. So I think Fury's obviously been posturing, saying that he thinks he'll do him in 1, but that's just not Fury. He talked people into buying the pay-per-view, but then he'll get a decision victory, and I think that's what will happen here. So hopefully, I'm predicting Fury will win a unanimous points decision, and unfortunately Schwarz will obviously lose. But there's potential for a banana slip. So the fight's just started. We're into round 1. If you're tuning in, and I'm not showing the fight, but I will be live reacting. It'd be great to see some of your comments, and we'll chat along here. And I wonder, obviously, what you guys think of the fight. But it's just started, about a minute in, and Fury is starting off well. He's coming out with all sorts of other stuff, like about how he's been to training with Shaolin monks and things like that. But I think it's good to see that to know that he's not overtrained or anything like that, or underprepared. I think he's taking him quite seriously. Yes, Fury does other opponents. He's not going to change his kind of style anyway. So yeah, he's just doing exactly he's not fighting to knock Schwarz out in the first round, 100% already. So yeah, it's a good start. So he's come out with the Apollo Creed gear. The pomp and circumstance was a little bit different. I don't know if Fury was quite comfortable in doing that sort of stuff, but hey, it might sell to the American crowd. He's got those American Apollo Creed style shorts on, suits him. Yeah, this is his second fight in American soil, and he's just posturing. Not much is happening in this round. There's double feints are there again, like we saw against the Wilder fight. Sorry. It's 5 a.m. here. I'm in England, so I do apologise if I'm a little bit tired or quiet, but I'm sure you can understand with it being 5 a.m. I think I just got a shot got in from Schwarz there. I'm not quite sure. Might have just missed. Fury got in a left hook and missed, and just about dodged a overhand right from Schwarz. If you're new here, new to the channel, I do a couple of different things. I want to be covering some of the fights, or some of the fights coming up, by doing live reactions, as well as doing kind of the weirder side of boxing, as well as covering the recent fights as well. But just kind of being a bit humorous about the world of boxing. So please do subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this fight, and any questions that you have at all. Round 1 just ended. I think Fury just about nicked that. Nothing really much happened, but Fury did land quite a few good points. They're talking about a 30-inch stool. I'd rather be listening to the corner chat than having to hear about a 30-inch stool. This is really top-notch analysis and commentary here from ESPN Plus. It got approved by Nevada State Commission. It's a stool. Jesus. And this build-up, Bob Arum, I swear to God, he was talking about how the 2 female fighters that fought, I apologise, I don't know their names, but talking about how beautiful they were. What is he doing? He was like, I probably shouldn't say this, well, don't bloody say it. boxing, and I think kind of society has probably moved on from that sort of stuff. Maybe people do watching for that specific purpose, but what are you doing, man? Don't sell your fight on that basis. Sell the fight on how good the women are and how capable they are, and how, well, not even just how capable, how fucking good they are. Just ridiculous from Bob Arum. But unfortunately, I was out. I did miss the fight. I did watch some of the Warrington versus Galahad fight whilst I was out. It seemed like a bit of a pick-em in terms of, you like what you see kind of thing. I think just about Warrington was having a lot more success from what I did see. So, I think good uppercut from Tyson Fury. It looked solid, looked absolutely solid. But yeah, I think Warrington did probably just do about enough. I think he won. I haven't seen the scorecards. I've seen one, I think, which was 115, 113. So that's 2 rounds in it. So yeah, I would like to watch it back again and kind of give you my opinion. But we're on Tyson Fury, Tom Schwarz. Tyson Fury's just landed a nice uppercut, and he's up against the ropes. He's caught Schwarz with a left hook, and he's piling on the pressure. Tyson looks really good. He's slipping punches. He's starting to clown a little bit, which is dangerous. He's got to put his hands down. It's only the second round. It's a little bit dangerous, but he seems comfortable in there. He seems like he's able to handle Tom Schwarz. Schwarz is still coming forward. He has that come forward kind of style. But Tyson Fury seems really adept. He's got the skills. He's using them. Doesn't seem phased. Doesn't seem to be getting hit by anything. Another great shot. Another great combination. Tyson's doing this thing where he'll hit the shot and then he'll admire his work and like kind of smirk and laugh. Schwarz is getting busted up. He's got a busted nose. His head's getting knocked back quite violently from these combinations. So it's actually really good from Tyson at the moment. At the moment, it doesn't look like there's any sort of Ruiz kind of banana skin happening. He blocks all of Schwarz's punches. That was brilliant. That was a really good, brilliant defense. Literally, it's the Muhammad Ali dodging kind of head movement thing he just did. He did that against Schwarz is down. Schwarz is down after a number of punches. Schwarz looks wobbly legs. He looks on really wobbly legs. He's busted up. He looks like he's been able to continue. It's just a number of punches, which is yeah, it looks like it's going to be over. Tyson, I think, is going to... Schwarz isn't responding. Kenny Bayless looks like he's going to come in and stop it. 10 seconds in, he might see it through. Yeah, fight stopped. Fight stopped. Schwarz probably had a little bit in him, but he wasn't responding. He wasn't punching back. He was covering up, probably looking to wait for that 10-second bell. Could have avoided it. Might be just a tiny little bit early, but with a performance like that, second round, that was really classy, really good. We saw everything we wanted to see from Tyson Fury. That's genuinely pretty amazing, to be fair. I know Tom Schwarz isn't or wasn't beforehand something to be kind of heralded as the next kind of big thing or anything, but like I said, he's got statistically, he's heavy, he's knocked out his opponents, he's there on merit, maybe not so actually, but he's there. He's number 2 WBO, decent contender. Again, like I said, you can't take anything for granted with what happened against Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. So Tyson Fury dispatches his opponent in 2 rounds by knockout while TKO referee stops it. Yeah, really good performance, genuinely. He showed everything that it was about. Dodging punches, flaunting in the ring, entertaining the fans, picking really good combinations. Brilliant performance at the start of this new fight deal for 100 million or whatever it is. It looks every little bit worth that 100 million at the moment, doesn't it, for ESPN? It'd be good to see who he's calling out, because there's talk about Tyson Fury fighting Deontay Wilder, and I've heard it's been confirmed, and then Fury saying, I've not signed anything, so where do we stand? It'll be good to hear, but here's the official decision if you can hear it. They've really been riding that lineal. I for one am, on the side of lineal belt isn't a belt, but I feel that it does hold weight. So yeah, he's the lineal champion in my eyes. That is a thing, especially in the heavyweight division. It's a thing. So yeah, ESPN have been running with that. They've taken that bone and just ran. Yeah, look, it's coming in now. Left hook. Tyson just picks him off, dodges 1, 2, 3, 4 punches, switches position in the ring. Schwarz is on the ropes, and Tyson just goes to work. Schwarz reaches in. Tyson's moving his head, dodges 1, dodges 2, hits the shoulder 3. Really good work. And then clubs 1 to the body. That's fantastic. That's what you want to see for an American. I think personally, for an American viewer, if you're watching that in America and you've heard a lot about Tyson Fury, what he's about, what he does in the ring. You've just seen everything you want to see, because he's talked about maybe being a light puncher, but he give you the flaunting, he give you the combinations, he give you the boxing ability and boxing IQ, and then he give you a knockout, which is something that's kind of been lacking off of Tyson Fury's resume. Well, he's giving you everything now. So yeah, that will very much put him in good stead. I think it might just be just the tiniest bit premature. What with, there being 10 seconds left in the round. But yeah, great. If you're just tuning in now, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I've got much more of these live streams. It'd be good to have you along. Tyson Fury wins by referee stoppage in the second round. Yeah, that's a good point they made. They think that he might have broke the nose of Tom Schwarz. I think that's definitely happened, and I think that probably is news for Tom Schwarz. Probably bothered him, and furious. The Gypsy King just took advantage of it. Brilliant. So we're just going to wait now for the post-fight kind of interview, see what Tyson Fury says. It's news for Tom Schwarz. Probably bothered him. Once more, if you're new, please do drop a like, do subscribe. Much more boxing content coming along the way. Just editing a new series which I'm going to get out soon. Hope you guys join me for that. So here we go, Tyson Fury's post-fight interview. I'm just going to put this up for you.
You did a little bit of everything. You seem like the complete package. What was the key to tonight?
The key tonight was to enjoy myself. I used the jab. I was slipping and sliding, hands down. I switched up.
Definitely was.
Caught him with a straight left, and it was a good shot. It'd put anybody away. I put on an
True.
extra 12 pounds. I really feel it. I haven't had 3 years out the ring this time. This time I had a few months out the ring, and I'm back. Return to the mat. The Mac is back. The lineal champion. Bring them all on.
He says he felt that those 12 pounds he put on. Does he mean in terms of being able to punch harder, or he was feeling fatigued? Probably been in terms of punching harder.
Did you feel like you need to make a statement tonight to stay on that level?
Do you know what? I came here to have fun and enjoy myself, put on a show for Las Vegas, and I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did.
Fair play. Did put on a show.
What's next for you? I know you said you didn't want to disrespect your opponent by looking forward. Now it's time to look ahead. Is Deontay Wilder in your plans?
I just want to thank Bob Arum, Top Rank.
God, come on.
For putting on a great show, I've never seen promoting like this. There was 2.5 hours of documentary Tyson Fury last night, all day for 4 weeks, every day. Great promotional job, guys. Amazing. I'm glad I signed with the best promotional team in the world. What's next?
Sticking that to Eddie Hearn.
We've got either September 21st or October 5th. And then next year we're going to hunt down Deontay Wilder and make him give me that green belt.
So September 21st or October 25th is when he's fighting next, and then next year he's fighting Wilder in a rematch. So there's going to be another warm-up, quote-unquote, warm-up tune-up fight next. He's singing. Oh my God. Listen to this.
Watch you smile.
He's singing to his wife.
While you're far away and dreaming, I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever.
Are there any other fighters that sang like in the ring? I know obviously Muhammad Ali sang, Joe Frazier did some singing as well. But in the ring, did that happen? Jesus, this guy.
I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I love you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. God bless America.
They're gonna love him. They're gonna love him over in America, 100%. He's everything they probably want. Can trash talk, can back it up. It's entertaining in the ring, provides knockouts, which he's adding. That's gonna be really big for him in America, to please those American crowds.
The ultimate personality in sports.
Bob Arum, man.
Arum has himself the prize. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Wow. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Right then. So because it's 5:15 in England here, I'm gonna go and head off. But quickly to summarise, if you're new here, please do like and subscribe. Got much more boxing content along the way, as well as live streaming. I've got a new series I'm working on. I'm just editing it. It's nearly out there. It's going to be really good if you watched boxing back in the day and you like a bit of reality TV. I'm going to be throwing in some memes and some jokes in there as well. I do kind of the weirder side of boxing, as well as trying to cover the latest fights. In summary, in terms of this fight, didn't know what Tom Schwarz was coming into the ring in unknown quantity. Tyson Fury comes to the ring, obviously a long time to prepare, and it's coming on to his new deal in America. Signed a big money deal, and in his first fight against Tom Schwarz, Tyson Fury predicted a round 1 knockout of Tom Schwarz. Tom Schwarz was a heavier fighter on paper and in the ring compared to Deontay Wilder, so there could be a little bit of uncertainty in terms of what Schwarz was able to bring in. If he landed a punch, would he knock him down? Because obviously Deontay Wilder knocked him down, and Schwarz is a bigger fighter. But Tyson Fury stopped Tom Schwarz in the second round after he busted him up. He dodged loads of punches, Muhammad Ali-esque. We've seen that before from him on multiple occasions. He's added now knocking out his opponents to his strengths, which is going to be big for him in his America. He can talk, he can fight, he can back it up. And this was a really impressive performance. It was called for Anthony Joshua to put on a really impressive performance against Andy Ruiz Jr. and he slipped up. Tyson Fury had to do the same thing. That same pressure was on his shoulders, and he showed Anthony Joshua how it's done. So good job, Tyson Fury. He says he's going to fight either in September or October and then move on to the Wilder fight next year. So that means another tune-up opponent. I like to know who that's going to be. It's not going to be someone like Joseph Parker, but I could see maybe it's the Dillian White if they give him the WBC Diamond belt. Apparently, one of the belts is freed from Andy Ruiz Jr. I think it might either be the WBO or potentially the IBF. So if that happens, I can imagine seeing Tyson Fury fighting. I don't know. I'm not too sure who'd probably be his opponent, but I can see him fighting for the IBF or the WBO belt because obviously the situation with the rematch. So the belts will probably get split. Tyson Fury will pick up one in his next fight, probably. Deontay Wilder will have his. They'll fight next year in the rematch, and it looks good. It looks good if you were looking forward to that rematch. It looks good if you're a Tyson Fury fan. It looks good if you don't like AJ. I do quite like AJ, to be fair. I'm a fan of any British fighter, to be fair. It's got a little bit about him. AJ does have a little bit about him. He's just lost a fight, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna go head out of here. Once again, please do like and subscribe to the channel. It's been a pleasure. This is your boy Take Ames. Forever your corner man. I'll see you on fight night.